What's going on, everyone? I'm not 100% sure this is going to be very helpful for you. Nonetheless, this is a 2008 Audi A6 Quattro. I bought it without knowing that this here was going to be popped, which is the passenger airbag. Nonetheless, I got a donor right here with a good airbag. Just a kind of a quick walkthrough on how to take off the dashboard, because it was pretty intensive. As you can see, it's a freaking mess. But one thing you do have to take off is center console. You just pull on these this molding. There's a size 8 bolt on that end over here that you gotta unscrew, and then just pop everything off. Just pull on here and it pops off. Same thing on the other side. It's an 8 size bolt on that end here, and just pop all this. You do have to take this bad boy off as well. Take this off so you can kind of scoot it back. Pop this off. Then the whole dash. This here is very complicated to take off. This little pillar section here. It's well, to figure it out was really hard. Nonetheless, it's just, you just pull on it. There's 3 tabs on here that you need to pull on, and what you do is you just push them upwards with a screwdriver. So once it's pulled, you just pull upwards and then it pops off. Very easy, very difficult to figure it out nonetheless. Dashboard does have 2 bolts here, 2 hex bolts, T25s. They're plastic. They're not necessarily something difficult, but you do have to take that off. On mine, it does come with the speaker, so you got to be very careful with these 2 wires here. They can snap. The 2 bolts that come on the end over here, T25 is very easy to come off. It does come with that little, sorry, let me focus, this little thing in the kind of a washer that goes on, so it's not necessarily screwed in. It's just once it screws in, that splits open and holds the dash in. And this is what the bolt looks like. It's plastic as well, so it's not something hard to take off. But the dashboard itself does come with a lot of size 12 bolts on there. They're gonna be somewhere around this area here. It's gonna be in this area here. There's 2 on the inside of the, and I'll show you that. There's two bolts, 1 on each side, and then there's a few bolts. You do have to take off the glove compartment. There's 3 bolts on the top portion of the glove compartment and 2 on the bottom, and that's pretty much it. I've never done this before. This is my first time. I bought the Audi to either keep it or flip it, either or. Nonetheless, no accidents were reported. That's what I went by, and that was my mistake, not fully checking that they had hit something with the car enough to where the airbag went off. So these are the 2 bolts I was talking about. It has a bolt in the inside there, so all your components do have to come off. Air control module and all that crap has to come off. There's the second bolt on that side, and then to pull it off, you just kind of wiggle it outwards and upwards, and it does have to come out through the passenger side door, so you don't scratch up your steering wheel. Okay, sorry guys, I kind of went through the steps a little quick. Nonetheless, very important. You do have to take, obviously there's steps to everything. Pillar's the one that has to come off first, so that because once you snap these off, and you again, the way you take them off is you pop those 3 off, and I'll show you these. This is what I mean. You pop these 3 bad boys off. You pop them very careful, because on the donor car I did break it. The guy didn't mind. He's like, I don't care about it, just break anything off. So pop this off. So you pop it forwards, and then it has a little bit of a wiggle room, so that when you popped off, and you just scoot upwards like that on all three. See, scoot upwards and scoot upwards. So all three do have to come off. Once they do, once it's on there, you pull upwards and then out. On the dash itself, the 2 bolts I was talking about are from this mesh looking thing, which is this here. This mesh thing has the 2 bolts right at the end right there, as you can see. So those 2 come off first, and then the main dashboard comes off, or yeah, that. But again, all your components have to come off first. The dashboard, all the dashboard, the speedometer, all that crap, radio, all that has to come off first. The stereo is very tricky to come off, the first portion of it. There's many videos online. I've watched them all, or a few, I should say. I watched a few on how to take it off. I'll be doing a video on that as well when I'm putting it back on, because it's actually not as easy as they make it seem, man. They're obviously, they've probably done it a few more times than the normal person, so I'll go over the steps on that. But it's really easy in the way that if you have the right tools, which is those. I bought that at Ace Hardware, and I used all the little screwdrivers like this here, so that freaking helps so much. I didn't have the right tools, and for those that are looking into taking it apart, you're probably going to find yourself wanting to buy that tool that Mercedes-Benz and Audi sells to take off the hook. There's a little hook, kind of a little hook thing that goes into to pull some of the stuff out, like to pull the air vents and all that crap. Guys, you know what I mean? If you can figure stuff like that out easy, your life is going to be so much easier. This is what I did. I went to Ace Hardware when I bought that, and I bought a metal rod. I'm not even sure what size it is, but the guys there they're freaking awesome. So what they did is they cut it up. I said, give it to me in 10 inches length, and they cut it, which is this little rod here. Let me focus on it. So this metal rod here, they cut it for me in 10 inches length. I bought the whole thing for like $3 or something like that. It might have been less. And they were, again, man, they're super nice. They grind that so that it's smooth, and I wouldn't cut myself. So what I did when I got home is I bent it myself right there. So I have 2 of these, the other one somewhere laying around, so that you're able to hook whatever it is on the video. You'll see the videos that they have those fancy hooks with the handles, and they probably paid like, I don't know, maybe $20, $30 for the pair, but you don't need that much strength on it, man. You just hook and pull. Very easy. Don't waste your time, and don't order from Amazon. I think I might have found them for like 10, 15 bucks on Amazon, but I got that done on the spot for like $3 or less. So that's that. Again, steps for that is pillar first. Get the pillar off, get the mesh part out, then get all your freaking bolts. They're very easy to find when you're doing it. When you're taking it off, it's very easy to find the bolts that need to come off in order for the dash to come out. And again, don't know that I'll be putting it, be videoing the putting it back together, but if you guys want to see that, let me know and I'll record it. This is what I mean. They did hit something, whatever, they might have ran or curve or something, so this is bent, and I gotta repair this. The control arm is all bent up, the lower and upper. Let me see if I can get a better shadow. Sorry, no, there's a lot of shadows. Well, nonetheless, that you can see that is bent. This should be somewhere around here. So the top portion, this is off about an inch. Nonetheless, same guy. I got a freaking hookup from a 2008 Audi A6 as well. And I got all these parts. Well, as you can see, whoever owned this car is an idiot because they're using drywall screws. See that? Drywall screws to hold that on there. Nonetheless, I got everything that I need and then some, because it's missing all the plastic brackets to hold on. That's why it's all flimsy. But check that out. Got a bumper as well. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. Everything that I got, it was from the chillest guy I've ever met in my life. Here, this is the upper control arm, non-bent. His donor car was 130,000 miles. Mine's got 90, and even the license plate's off. What the heck, man? Whoever owned this car is, yeah, super dirty. But yeah, all these parts, man, insane. Bumper, I don't need that, the spring, but even I brought it. Upper control arm, lower. He gave me the caliper. He gave me he just said take the whole unit. He gave me this undercarriage crap. I don't even know what it's called. Again, I'm not a big car guy. Nonetheless, I can handle it. I got all this crap that I would have paid easily. I would have paid over $500 even at a junkyard. I got all this for a freaking steal. $100, man. 100 freaking bucks. And the car itself is not bad. I was working on it last night. That's why I have that shop light on there. And look at this. Such an easy fix. They put duct tape. Who does duct tape, man? Jesus Christ, I tell you. Oh, and his car also had the screen, which I got from him also for $100 right there. Bam, that bad boy. Because the one that this car came with was broken. So that's that. Oh, and there's the airbag. Sorry guys. There's the airbag that goes for the passenger right underneath the glove compartment, which is gonna go right there. That's the glove compartment area. That connector goes to the airbag. So that's what I'm working with for now. Wish me luck. Again, I've never done this before. I'm just a regular guy. But check this out. Look at the roof, freaking dirty. The whole thing it's filthy, man. Like, check this out. I don't know if I can focus, but check that out. I mean, it's got fingerprints and all kinds of crazy crap on there. And I mean, everything is. The car itself is in great shape. 90 freaking thousand miles. And some people might call me out on this, and that's okay if you do. But from what I know, the coolant should not be pink because it's not a domestic car. It should be blue from what I understand, because it is an Audi German car. 3.2. Everything's great. Sounds good. I mean, that's to be expected. A little bit of oil there, but everything, no leaks, man. It had no oil when I got the freaking car. No freaking oil whatsoever. It was dried, thankfully. I had because I had a BMW, and I had 5 liters of oil with me, 530. So put that on there, and I was able to drive it home. Oh, guys, Jesus Christ! I tell you, when you don't know about cars, I tell you, check this out. I think this is the OEM rim, which is the perfect size for it. If you didn't know, for those that don't know, rims, not only do the holes have to fit in your car on the car itself, but this here is very important to make sure that you're able to put your rim onto the car with just this alone and hold on to the car. You know, obviously it'll try to pop off nonetheless, but it has to fit just right on this the circumference of this here. Check the difference on that. So the rims that the car has, I'm not gonna use. Check out the rims that it had, man. Look at the freaking difference on that hole, man. As soon as I took off the bolts, the freaking wheel just said boom. So it's flying. It was, these rims were holding on for their dear life, man. So I'm not gonna use those. They're cool. I could probably find some nice rims and paint them black, because it did look really nice. That's the one that was in the back, and that's why the upper arm, lower arm, everything is bent. I'm guessing the other rim must have broke. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. Any questions, concerns that I can help you with in 2008 Audi A6, give me a holler, man, because I'm gonna do an overhaul on this whole car just to make it look nice. And yeah, that's what I'm working with. Let's see how it goes. And again, any questions, concerns, comments, let me know. I learned how to take all that crap off, and it's fairly easy, actually. Just gotta get to know it. And check that out, came with the Bose system and everything, man. I think it works great. Just the screen wasn't displaying anything, but it freaking sounds amazing. So that's what I'm working with, man. Freaking look at the seats, even the driver's seat, because usually driver's seats is the ones that goes out first. Check that out. Freaking driver's seat is intact, man. Passenger seat, same. They're all intact. You can't see anything but the back. Everything is intact. It's just, I'm gonna have to take everything out, just gunk it out, and freaking wash it, man. Because I mean, Jesus Christ, check this out. You can see they spilled whatever it was on there, because the sodas for sure, because all these buttons were stuck, and you can hear that. Look at that. Check this one out. And it's not even coming back up, so I'm gonna have to wash those out, or I'm sorry, not wash them, but clean them out, get all the sugar off of it. But that's what I'm working with for now. It's all on jack stands, because I'm not trying to be tempted to drive it, because it freaking drives nice. Anyways, talk to you guys later.